listen to the voice behind the voice. I need you to listen to the voice behind the voice. I need you to listen to the voice behind the voice. I need you to listen to the voice behind the voice. Wait on the Lord, be of good courage.
With me here on Love and Inspiration, as you're listening to lovely Sunday music with your host Roy Cotton Jr. 17 minutes past the hour of 3 p.m. Just shortly I'll be speaking to Miss Kisha Richards here on Love and Inspiration. Keep it locked in and be inspired. That is right, you're listening to Music of Excellence on this beautiful Sunday afternoon, the 13th of July 2014. Good afternoon to you wherever you are right now listening to the show. Also, thank you so much, my wonderful guest from a while ago, Miss Swinda Richardson. As you heard from her a while ago, and she spoke to you about the upcoming Summer Fit Camp for our youngsters ages 9 to 12 on the southern side of the island, starting from July 19 up to the 25th of July. Brilliant stuff that she's doing, and I know it's going to be a successful camp. And we're looking forward to that, of course, the 19th of July. Now in the studio with me at this point in time is another lovely young lady by the name of Kisha Richards, and she is a local artist here on beautiful St. Martin, and at the same time she is a University of St. Martin student, so it gives me great pleasure to welcome her onto Love and Inspiration. Good afternoon, Miss Kisha. How are you?
Good afternoon, Mr. Cotton. I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Very well. Welcome to the show. How are you feeling today?
Great. Looking forward to it.
Yes, I see you all gleaming and smiling and all that. So that's really good.
Yes, it's been a while.
Fantastic. Well, it's been a pleasure, absolutely, having that opportunity to speak with you about coming onto the show, because I know you are a young lady that has quite a lot of good stuff going on.
All right.
And you took your time out to come here today.
Yes, it was my pleasure to do that.
All right, great stuff. Yes. So let's get into some really good stuff to share with the listeners out there.
Ooh,
and I know I've been very much so graced by your bio. Wow, it's amazing what you've done. So let's just start off by introducing you. So tell the listeners a little bit about Miss Kisha, and then we're going into some of the really good stuff you've been doing.
Okay. Well, my name is Kisha Richards, also known as Kisha Richards, and I'm a University of St. Martin student. And I teach music at the Hillside Christian School. But I am about to transfer to another island. But right now I'm just busy with music and just busy with doing a lot of things for my church and for the children that I work with. And this week we're going to also have a vacation camp coming up that I'll be helping out with the music and stuff like that for ages 4 to 17. Mm-hmm. It's going to be at the academy.
All right.
And I'll be there the whole week this week with some helpers from America and stuff. And that's kind of my focus right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, so you definitely have some good stuff coming up that's just going to keep you occupied.
Yes.
All right.
Definitely.
Well, that's good. That's really good. You know, I feel so excited about hearing things that you're doing, and Miss Swinda Richardson a while ago. Wow. That's to show you that we've got a lot of talented persons here in the country that are doing really great stuff for the rest of the community.
Definitely.
All right.
Definitely.
Great stuff. So let's go straight into what you've got to share here. Miss Kisha, known as Kisha Richards. Now, looking at some of the stuff you've done here, I'm seeing that you've really been quite some bit into the music. And I'm looking here onto, let's see, back in 2002, when you started off with a ministries and recording label. Tell us a little bit about that as we build, up to today.
Right. So in 2002, I started with Main Man Ministry, 3M Records, and that is a group of two guys and myself, Lenny and Fabrice, and we were all in Holland together under this label, and we did albums together, and we had shows together, and it was a nice time. but then we kind of went our separate ways and
Okay.
started doing our own thing.
Uh-huh.
But we still work together now.
I see.
And but yeah, that's where it started.
Mhm.
My first recording was done in France with the same Amen Ministries, and then it moved over to Holland.
I see.
Yeah.
And what type of music was that actually that you all were involved in back in the Netherlands and in France?
Right. It was more dance hall and
Okay.
reggae and R&B and different styles of music, but basically it had the Caribbean vibe to it, the reggae and the,
Right.
the dance hall. That was the main thing.
And you had a lot of response from those from Europe talking to
Yes.
music.
Yes, we did quite a lot of shows. We had quite a lot of followers, people who were really
Okay.
interested and used to come to our shows and
Right.
stuff. And yeah, it was you know, quite interesting, quite
Interesting
nice.
back then.
Yeah, it was
I think
nice.
most probably hearing you speak about it now, your name is starting to ring a bell from back then in 2002 that I may have heard about you then,
Really?
but never knew you until now.
Okay.
Wow, it's
stuff.
amazing how that works.
Yeah.
So that's really good. So
World
back in
is small.
yeah, that's it. 2002, where it all kicked off, and now today, 2014. But let's just revisit a little bit of what's been happening, along the journey from that 2002 straight up to now. So what have you really been doing? If you can highlight some really, really interesting things that you've been doing as a young person.
Okay, as a young person, like this year, or
That-
just
Let's go back a few years then. Okay, we
back
had
a
the
few years.
2002. So let's go between the 2002 to 2006, as far as your memory can serve.
Yes. Okay, well, I can say that I did quite a few shows. When I came back on vacation, I did a show along with this group called C United, and we opened for like Yolanda Adams and Donnie McClurkin and stuff when they were here. And that was interesting. And yeah, I worked along with a couple of local artists here so far, like Adrian and Piper Laundry. We just came out with the a video clip,
Okay.
and besides that, I traveled to a few different islands, and they had me as their guest artist
Mhm.
there in St. Kitts
Mhm.
and Anguilla, a few other places that I can recall. Yeah, so it was just a nice time of going to different places and singing here and there, sharing the stage with and meeting, people like Monty G and just different artists that we have out there right now.
So it sounds really
Yeah.
much that you've been very blessed with actually being around artists out there who are well known and the music that they share with the world.
Yes.
Because I know, looking at the bio that you have here, I've seen Yolanda Adams' name come across.
Yes.
Have you sang with her?
I didn't actually sing with her, but I opened along, like I said, with C United when I was helping them out that summer when I came on vacation
Right.
back from Holland.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was nice. Yeah,
Great
but we
stuff.
I didn't get to meet her though.
You didn't?
No.
Well, the opening bit though.
Yes,
Okay.
just opening.
Well, you never know. You never know where the good Lord will take you.
Yeah, yeah,
Great stuff.
definitely.
And as I'm listening to your voice here, it sounds so serene in my headphones. I don't know about you
Really?
listeners out there, how her
I
voice
feel
sounds.
harsh of my voice.
You know what? Since I'm talking about it, I might just ask you to sing something a cappella. you
Oh
know?
really?
Yeah, why
Hey,
not?
I have to
Ah.
think about what that will be.
Oh, maybe from one of your albums. But stop talking about that now. You've got some really great stuff that you've done. And can you just name a few of your really nice songs that you've worked on?
Okay, I have a couple of them, but the one that people tend to like the most is "Give It All to You." That's a song that I wrote also back, I think, in 2002 or 3.
Uh-huh.
It's a slow worship song
Okay.
about giving everything to God. And there are some other ones that people tend to gravitate to, like the one that goes, throw your hands in the air, wave them like you just don't care, 'cause you know Christ is coming back. And there are a couple of other ones that I can think of. But yeah, so I mean, I sing different styles of music. Right now, have about, I'd say, 3.5 albums, or 4 albums, I should say. Four.
That you have
Yeah.
this far.
Thus far.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how international are they? Internationally known? Do you have them?
Well, they're available online on iTunes and on Amazon. If you type in Kisha Richards, Kisha Richards,
Yes.
you'll find them on the internet. And I have quite a following online as well. Yeah.
Okay, well, what we're going to create here is also following on Youth Radio 92.5 FM
Hey.
on Love and Inspiration, because we're going to promote a lot of your music.
All
As I'm
right.
speaking to you about that off air, I think it's very important that your music is promoted. Because
All
I've
right,
heard you
appreciate
live, I've heard you sing, and I know that you've got a beautiful voice, and you deserve to be promoted here.
Wow, I really appreciate that.
Alright, so we're going to do that, okay?
All right,
I'm going to
no problem.
take the lead and do that. Alright?
All right, Mr. Cotton.
No problem. So now the fact is that you shared a while ago about some of your music, and from the time now I've known you, it is more towards, or is more within the gospel. What brought that turn? What brought you into the gospel arena?
All right. How I got into the gospel arena is because I was brought up into it, I would say. Yes, because I was brought up in a Christian home, and every time the church would be open, my parents would go and we would have to go. And I grew up being around them in choir practice and, all the different church services and stuff. And it was just a music that always uplifted me and, just encouraged me, inspired me. And that's how I ended up, just wanting to do it for myself and learning how to play instruments in church and create then my own music. And and it's basically started in church. And I'd give the honors of that to God, because if it wasn't for him, then I don't think I would be here making this type of music. I'd be making music everybody else is making, which I appreciate all music, actually, as long as the message is positive and not demeaning. So, but yeah, that's basically how I got into it, is because of my foundation, Christian foundation. My dad would wake us up early in the morning. Hey, come and pray with us, and do devotions together and all of that every day. So it's just something I was brought up in, basically. So
that's where you had that turn into the gospel arena.
Yes.
You really blessed a lot of people, actually.
Really?
I know with your music and singing and so forth. So
Wow.
it's really a great honor to God and glory to Him.
Yes, that's right.
Is there anything you would like to bless us here with? I can hear your voice.
Oh my goodness, you put me on the spot. Okay.
You know this. People anticipated like, yes, go Kisha.
I kind of did that just now, didn't I? Okay. All right. I will sing. Okay. Okay. This one is a mixture between singing and rapping, everything in one. Okay. It goes like this. Open up your mind and realize nothing that you do will gratify. Ever really thought why you compromise? Compromise, yeah. Open up your mind and realize nothing that you do will gratify. Ever really thought why you compromise? Compromise, yeah. Do you feel what I feel? Do you see what I see when I'm up in the place? The island to be is St. Martin. It's in the sea with white sands and strands. Such a beautiful land, man. Understand it's the friendly island where the people are always smiling. But we gotta keep on climbing, and we gotta keep in line. In all that we do, yo, we gotta remain true. Trying to be cool, taking over fads that ain't you. We wanna rap, cap, act like Kojak. Wanna Mac, backtrack, hit the sack with Prozac. Impact, yo, but we can't cause we so slack. Get that, yeah, from the heart I'ma hit that. So sip that, yeah, she done up and then did that. So flip that, and take it in like it's cognac. Yeah, nice and easy, nice and witty, nice and gritty, nice and pretty. Like the mob mob is out to get me. Most likely, cause my style is also holy. Glory, glory, I'm having church on this story. Wanna know me? I don't like when they adore me. So know me, only one man is above me. So love me, love me. Jesus, your ways are so lovely. You judge me. And if I'm wrong, you forgive me. Yeah. Open up your mind, and that's a
Wow. There's going to be a round of applause right now. The listeners are going to hear this thing for just 1 second.
Wow.
Oh, brilliant. Wow, that is amazing.
Well, that was an applause out of this world.
Yes, it was. Even the computer did that too.
Yeah.
That was really wonderful. Really wonderful. And that's
Right.
on one of your albums, actually? Or that was
Yes.
just you freestyle?
That was on one of my albums.
Okay.
Yeah, that was on one of the first ones that I did. Music is My Life. It's on a Music is My Life album. That's number 3 on Music is My Life.
So once again, can you tell the folks where they can obtain your music?
They can obtain it by, if you just go to Google and you type in Kisha Richards, KISHARICHARDS, Kisha Richards, and you type in iTunes, Kisha Richards iTunes, and you will find it there, or Kisha Richards Amazon, and you'll find it also. So there you can type in also Music is My Life, or the Ultimate Music Education CD for kids. That one is one of the recent ones I did, teaching children about music, since I'm all into music. There's No Christmas Without You. You can type that in also, you will find it. And that one it's an album with one Christmas song on it, but the rest is for all year round. So you can just purchase that also online. And Voice Behind the Voice, that one is not online anymore, but if you contact me on Facebook or email me, you can obtain it. And then there's this one that I was working with the choir, the Hillside Christian School choir that won the competition 2 months ago, I think it was, the Interscholastic show that I trained them, and we came out with this album. So that's also available. You can get it also at the school if you want to get a hold of that. That's also online.
So there's quite a bit online and how they can purchase.
Right.
Wow, that's really great, Kisha. Very proud of you and what you've done thus far, and working with the kids actually, because that's the other thing I wanted to ask you. What is your daily profession really?
All right. Momentarily, I am a music teacher at the Hillside Christian School. But like I said, I'll be transferring to St. Thomas, hopefully by the end of this month or next month. But yeah, that's what I do. That's what I want to remain doing for the rest of my life. I love teaching children music. And the kids really like music, and I love doing it. And
I can definitely see that here, as it says here. And I'll read this out to the listeners. One of Kisha's greatest passions is teaching and working with young people, helping them to discover and develop talents that they may never knew they had, inspiring them to put God first.
Yes.
So that's what keeps you going.
Basically, yes. That's the goal.
And this is another thing that actually I've seen here. What the future holds for this young artist, producer as you are, and minister is yet to be seen. But one thing we know for sure is that the future is promised to be very bright.
Yes, I believe that.
And
That there's a lot more to it in store. I believe that, definitely.
I believe that for you too. Absolutely. And as you mentioned that you're going to go on to study. At this point in time, you are a University of St. Martin student.
Exactly.
And can you give us an idea of what you're presently studying at the University of St. Martin?
At the University of St. Martin, I'm currently doing education.
Okay.
I'm an education major. And it's pretty awesome there. I have no complaints about the university. They are doing a splendid job, and they have great teachers like Mr. Cotton. He was one of my teachers, my speech teachers, and his mother also. And so, I attribute a lot of who I am to them, because they invested time into us and teaching us how to do certain things. And so I would say if you have the opportunity and you want to go to college, you can do it definitely here on the island, because you have quality people helping out, the students of St. Martin. So Yes,
So I'm definitely hearing it's been a wonderful experience for you at University of St. Martin.
definitely. Yes, I enjoyed myself at a university.
And it has been a pleasure also being your instructor.
Happy to
You'd
hear
have
that.
to give that away now. Well, really good. And you're going on to St. Thomas, and how long would that be then for your transfer, for doing the final bit of your studies? How long would that
How
be?
long will it be?
Yeah,
Well, it's scheduled to be 2 years.
I see.
2 years of um, majoring in music education, specializing, sorry, in music education.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is your vision? What is your vision after talking about what you're doing and stating what I stated a while ago? Your passion is teaching, working with young people, helping them to discover and develop talents that they never knew they had, inspired them to put God first. What is your vision actually for music, young people in this country?
Right. For St. Martin, I have a big vision, and that is basically to open a foundation for children that want to learn different instruments. Because I myself, I play various instruments, and I would love to teach them the different instruments and how you can use it in a positive way to because music is something that builds you up, right? It gives you confidence, and so I would like to open possibly like a music school that you can do everything in, and record, and just basically maybe create a children's band, and do photography with the kids and teach them photography. Recently, when I did the Vacation Bible School by the Bible Baptist Church on Arch Road, I was helping them out, and I was showing them how to do photography and how to play the piano. Those kids learn so quickly. So I would love to do something like that, just generally to teach the children how to play instruments
All right, so
and
big
sing.
vision, and I'm pretty sure that the good Lord will see you through that. We're going to have a love and inspiration prayer for you at the end also.
All right,
So
good
we're
stuff.
going to solidify that for you, Miss Kisha.
All right, good.
You know, just hearing you
Appreciate it.
talk about it a while ago, what you really love to do for our young people, just brings me back to mind. Just the other day, I was with my wife over at an establishment, and we were just having a quick chicken sandwich, and I had my Vitamalt, and she had her apple juice, and we were just chilling out, and we came across this youngster, and he's about only 12 years old, and so talented this young man was.
Right.
And from the way he spoke and what he was showing us and talking about, you know, even though he was just at the establishment, just doing, you know, a little bit of packing the bags and so forth, I could hear from when he spoke, actually with myself and my wife, that this was a young entrepreneur
Wow.
at age 12.
Okay.
And, you know, really wanted to go places. So when I hear you speak about that, it just brings back to mind this young man, and knowing that there are many young people in this country who are out in the northern side who have got a really wonderful talent,
Definitely.
who wants to make it, and with people like you with such a brilliant heart, will take these young people even further.
Yes, yes. That's what, if the good Lord spares my life, that's what I want to continue doing. Yeah.
Great stuff.
Pointing
And
that
you
in
will
the right
get
direction.
there, and definitely, you know, there are a lot of young people who are so very thankful for what you've already done and what you're going to do.
Yes.
And as we're coming to the end, unfortunately, of this really inspiring talk with you, Ms. Kisha Richards, is there anything in closing that you would like to share with our listeners?
I'd just like to say that you should stay positive. Try to, connect yourself with positive people, positive things, and let's try to make our community, healthy, happy, and safe. Because recently, so many things have been happening, and in our community, and if we just seek God, I believe in God, and that we should seek Him to get better in our community, where things are not always going the way that they're supposed to go. That we should try to get back to the basics of things, get back to God, and stay positive, and stay away from the negative things, so that we can encourage each other, and you know, get back to the friendly island that we used to be, just generally. Yeah.
Question to you.
I think
And
that's
I really
what I would-
appreciate so much what you just mentioned as your final remarks. I'm sure all the listeners out there embrace what you're saying.
Yes.
Do you believe there's hope for this beautiful country?
Oh, there is hope, of course. There's always hope. If there's breath, if you're alive, there's always hope.
So we
Yeah.
declare that there's hope for this country.
Yes, there is hope.
Okay, great stuff.
Yes.
Wow. I'd like to just read something here, as I know you
Okay.
spoke about it, but I really think it's so fitting to really mention this to the listeners. Recently, Miss Kisha, which has worked on a music video with Mr. Piper Laundry, as you mentioned,
Yes.
entitled "This Is the Day." And you also talked about the Asher Stevens Hillside Christian School Choir single, Reach Out. And I'm sure with all you're doing, you are reaching out. This is your outreach to many out there.
Yes. Yes.
You're doing a great job. I'm sure your parents are listening now and they're proud of you.
I believe so. Yes.
We're about to get clap it and stomp it. Come on, just clap your hands, stomp your feet. Let's go. Get it, clap it, get it, stomp it. Hey, let's try it one more time. Get it, clap it, let's get it, stomp it. Let's get it, praise it for Jesus Christ. Oh, isn't Jesus good, man? Look how he came back and he do me so good, man. Yo, I didn't even have to fight for what I got. Hey, yo, he just keep blessing me so crazy. Sometimes I wonder why God, he just amazed me. Hey, yo, freestyle on this beat. Hey, I feel him in my feet, man. You know he's so good. He make my life so good. Hey, he make me pray so good. Lift my hands to the sky and pray so good. Get it, clap it, get it, stomp it. Hey, get it, clap it, come on, get it, stomp it, get it, praise it for Jesus Christ. Get it, clap it, get it, stomp it, get it, stomp it, get it, stomp it. Oh, get it, clap it, get it, stomp it, get it, praise it for Jesus Christ. Yo, this is just the beginning. Throw your hands in the air. Hey, we're gonna do this. We're gonna get crazy for CH. Alright.